dear children, welcome to my class. Today's topic is the story of Eklavya, module 1. Children, this is a story of a young boy called as Eklavya who wanted to become a warrior, who wanted to become an archer. He wanted to learn archery, but he belonged to a tribal chief. Let us see whether Eklavya is able to become a warrior or not. Many years ago, almost 5,000 years ago. How many years ago, children? 5,000 years ago. There lived a young boy named Eklavya. There lived a young boy whose name was Eklavya. He was the son of a tribal chief. So, who was Eklavya? He was the son of a tribal chief. Everybody loved Eklavya. He was very much loved by people there. He had a secret dream. What secret dream does Eklavya have? Let us find out. He wanted to be an excellent archer. Children, what do you mean by archer? Archer is a person who shoots arrows from a bow for a sport as a weapon. For sport or as a weapon. So he wanted to learn the archery. What is archery? Archers are the people who use a bow and shoot arrow for as a soldier or as a sport. He loved archery and hoped that one day he would become the disciple of great Dronacharya. Children, who was Dronacharya? Do you know Mahabharata? Mahabharata is an epic of fight between Kauravas and Pandavas. And Dronacharya was a teacher to Kauravas and Pandavas because they were the princes of Hastinapura. So, who was Dronacharya, children? Dronacharya was a famous teacher and he taught archery to Kauravas and Pandavas. Drona's Gurukul was a school where young boys were taught to become great warriors. Now Drona's Gurukul, now children, in these days you are day scholars, right? You go to school, you learn from your teachers and you go back to school. Next day you come back again. But in the olden days, the students used to stay with their teachers and such places were called as Gurukul. Eklavya's father was troubled. Now, who is troubled here? Eklavya's father is troubled. Why do you think? Because now if Eklavya has such a focused dream, his father should be happy. But why is he unhappy? Let us find out. In those days, people followed the customs of their ancestors and it was almost impossible to take up any work that their ancestors had not done. So now children, see here. What is the problem? In the olden days, a doctor's son, I am just giving you an example, a doctor's son would be a doctor, a teacher's son would be a teacher. So in the same way, a warrior would be from a family which has been warriors only. But it is not the case with Eklavya. Eklavya is the son of a tribal chief. So he has to lead his tribe. So that is the problem, that it was almost impossible for people to learn some work which their ancestors had not done. Eklavya's family came from a small, hard-working and proud forest tribe. So where did Eklavya hail from? His family was a hard-working and proud forest tribe. He did not belong to a family of traditional soldiers or warriors. Now Eklavya, the problem is why Eklavya cannot become a warrior? Because he is not from the family of a warrior. Eklavya's father knew that his son would not be able to train as a warrior. Now Eklavya's father knew very well that his son would not be able to train as a warrior. But he was a loving father too. He could not snub Eklavya. In fact, he encouraged his son. He was a loving father and encouraged his son. He gave Eklavya his blessings and sent him on his journey to meet Drona. So he gave his blessings to Eklavya and he sent him on his journey in search of the teacher Drona. When Eklavya reached Drona's Gurukul, he saw the disciples practicing in archery yard. So now where has Eklavya reached? Eklavya has reached Dronacharya's Gurukul. What I just told you, Gurukul is a place where gurus and the students stay together and learn. Eklavya's eyes searched for Drona. So who do you think Eklavya is looking for? He is looking for Drona. Where was he? His eyes fell on a man who was instructing a boy. So now he was able to spot Drona there. He was instructing a boy. Eklavya guessed the teacher was Drona. Now Eklavya was able to find out that the teacher was Drona. He went to Drona and bowed. He bowed. The sage was surprised to see him. Who are you? He asked. So, what did Eklavya ask? What did he ask to Eklavya? Who are you? He said, I am Eklavya, the son. I am Eklavya, son of the tribal chief from the western part of the forest of Hastinapur, answered Eklavya. So what was asked? Eklavya introduced himself and he said, I am the son of a tribal chief and I belong to the western part of the forest of Hastinapura. Please accept me as your disciple and teach me how to shoot arrows accurately. So now he has requested Dronacharya that please accept him as his disciple. What do you mean by disciple, children? Disciple means student. Drona sighed. Eklavya, he said, you are a tribal hunter. I cannot teach you. So Drona sighed and said that you are not from the family of warriors. You are a tribal hunter. So you should learn hunting. I cannot teach you archery. Arjuna, who was Drona's disciple, snapped at him. Dronacharya is a royal teacher and he teaches the he has been appointed by the king to train us, the princes of kingdom. How dare you come to the Gurukul and seek him? Leave now. Now Arjuna has been very arrogant over here and he told Eklavya to go from there. He said that Dronacharya is a teacher who has been appointed by the king to give training to all the princes. You are from a tribal, you are the son of a tribal chief and you want to learn from Dronacharya who is the teacher of the princes. You cannot do so. Leave now. Eklavya was stunned at Arjuna's behavior. Now Eklavya was very much surprised. He was not able to understand what he should do. He himself was the son of the chief of his clan, but he never insulted anyone in such a way. So over here, children, they have shown us the arrogance of princes, because even Eklavya was the son of a tribal chief. He was also not a commoner, but he never insulted anybody that way. He looked at Drona for some kind of support. He thought that maybe Drona will help. But even Drona was not ready to help. But the sage remained silent. He refused to teach him. But so did Drona give the permission to Eklavya to learn, to teach? No, Drona did not give any permission. Eklavya was deeply hurt. It's not fair, he thought. So what was Eklavya's reaction? He was very, very hurt and he did not want to, he wanted to learn from Dronacharya but he did not give the permission. He left the place with a broken heart and a very bad taste in his mouth. Now more than ever, he was determined to learn archery. So, did Eklavya give up? No, he did not give up. He said, even if Dronacharya doesn't teach me, I have to devise out a way so that I will be able to learn. Eklavya thought to himself, I may belong to a tribal family, but I am as strong and enthusiastic as Drona's royal principles. I practice the art every day and I will surely become an archer. So what is his decision now? He says that I may be belonging to a tribe, but I don't want to learn hunting. I want to learn archery and my enthusiasm is no less than the princes. I'm equally enthusiastic as them and that's why I will learn archery. What do you mean by enthusiastic, children? Enthusiastic means the showing a lot of active interest in something. You show a lot of active interest in something. So children, let us revise from the beginning what has happened. Who was Eklavya? Eklavya was the son of a tribal chief. He wanted to learn archery, but he belonged to a tribal, he was the son of a tribal chief. So he should be, according to the custom during those days, he should learn hunting like other people in his tribe. But he wants to become an archer. But according to the customs, in the old days, it was almost impossible to learn the work which the ancestors had not done. So Eklavya wanted to learn archery from whom? Can his father teach? Can his father teach archery to Eklavya? No, because he was a tribal hunter. In fact, he was the chief. Okay, but he could not teach Eklavya archery because he did not know archery. So Eklavya needed a teacher who can teach archery to Eklavya. So who was the teacher from whom Eklavya wanted to learn archery? It was Guru Dronacharya. Who was Guru Dronacharya? Guru Dronacharya was the teacher of the Pandavas and Kauravas. They were the princes of Hastinapura. So uh, Dronacharya was appointed by the royal king to train the princes, and that is why we have to find out whether Drona will teach Eklavya. So, but what kind of father was Eklavya's father? Eklavya's father was very much encouraging and loving, and he encouraged his son, and he sent his son to find out Dronacharya to the Gurukul of Dronacharya. And when Eklavya reached, Eklavya was able to spot Guru Dronacharya. He was teaching archery to the princes. And when Dronacharya saw Eklavya, Eklavya asked very politely, "Please accept me as your disciple." But Dronacharya could not give this permission because he had to train only the princes. He said, "You are the son of a tribal chief. I cannot teach you." Arjuna, who was the favorite student of Dronacharya, was standing there, and he snapped at Eklavya. He said, You will learn here from Guru Dronacharya. Guru Dronacharya has been appointed by the king to teach archery to all the princes. That's why you go from here." Arjuna was very rude, and Eklavya was very much hurt by this fact. He was also the son of a tribal chief, and he never treated anybody with this much of disrespect. But what was his decision? Eklavya decided that even though the Dronacharya has not given him permission to teach, he will still learn archery and he will become one of the best archers. So in the next module, we will find out whether Eklavya learns to archery or not. Children, I would like you to revise the words which we have learned in this poem. Archer. Who is an archer? An archer is a person who shoots arrows from a bow as a sport or a weapon. What do you mean by Gurukul? Gurukul is a type of school in ancient India. The students live near Guru. Who are ancestors? Ancestors are people related to you who lived long time ago. The synonym for ancestors, the synonym for ancestors is descendants. It is the antonym for ancestors. Children, what do you mean by sage? Sage means guru, and enthusiastic means showing a lot of active interest in something. When we show a lot of active interest in something, like Eklavya was very much enthusiastic to learn archery from Dronacharya. Who was the sage here? Dronacharya was the sage. And who were the ancestors of Eklavya? Eklavya belonged to a tribal chief, was the son of a tribal chief, so his ancestors were from a tribe. Okay, what do you mean by archery? Archery is an art with the help of which people shoot arrows as a weapon or as a sport. And what do you mean by Gurukul, children? Gurukul is a place where students live with their gurus and take all the learning from their gurus. These Gurukuls are special places where the children can stay with their gurus and get all the knowledge transfer from their gurus. So did Dronacharya, what do you think? What is your opinion about Arjuna? Was it correct on Arjuna's part to snap at Eklavya so rudely? And what is your opinion about Dronacharya? Don't you think, looking at the enthusiasm of Dronacharya, looking at the enthusiasm of Eklavya, Dronacharya should have given the permission to Eklavya to be his disciple? Children, what do you mean by disciple? Disciple means a teacher, a student. So who is the favorite disciple of Dronacharya? Arjuna was the favorite disciple of Dronacharya. And because Dronacharya was appointed by the king to train the princes, Dronacharya did not give Eklavya the permission to teach archery. So children, the module 1 is over. I will come back with module number 2 very shortly. Thank you for listening.